Hey there, so maybe you had a little trouble with that push-up, huh? It's actually really common. I see it a lot with people who are really trying to build up pec muscles and they can't seem to get any definition in their pecs. It's most likely because you're using something else, like your traps. It's a kind of a funny thing that our bodies do to compensate. And so instead of using your chest muscles, you're using your traps to do your push-ups or your bench presses. And that means that you're just getting stronger through your neck, probably some pain in your neck, a lot of times pain in the low back, like right here. But no pecs, right? So if you do this problem-solving video, you're actually gonna find that you can activate your pecs and then do those exercises in a way that's actually really productive for you, and your shoulders are gonna feel a ton better. So the first thing we're gonna do is stretch out the back of your shoulders. So you're gonna bring your left arm up, grab the outside of your elbow with your right hand, and resist like you're trying to pull both arms apart. You might recognize this video from the Rules of Kihara video that I have out. If you haven't seen that video, you're gonna wanna watch it. It's in the link above. So you open for strength, and you close for stretch. And we're gonna do anywhere from like 6 to 10 of these, or until you start to get tired or bored. You can just stop when you want, because stretching is up to you. Opening for strength and closing for stretch. And you just go back and forth. You should feel a nice stretch to the back of your shoulder, yeah? Now you're gonna do the other arm. Bring your right arm up, grab your elbow with your left hand, resist like you're pushing in opposite directions, push open towards the right this time, and then close up to the left. Again, you should feel a stretch through the outside of your shoulder here. And you just go back and forth. Opening for strength and closing for stretch. Remember, you're always moving, always resisting, and only move in ranges that feel really good to you, and if there's any pain at all, just don't do it. You can always reach out to me. The link is below in the description. And if you can't get to a class in Chicago at any point, there are other Kihara trainers around the country. So I'll put the link also in the bottom for the Kihara trainer locator. So check that out as well. Because this stretching is good, my friends. It's really good. All right, now we're gonna move on to a stretch for your traps. Up through here, through your neck, and into the back of your arm. We're gonna get into the shoulders here, maybe even deep into the back. Just depends on where you're tight, really. You're gonna wanna come up onto your knees. Bring your left arm across, grab your wrist with your right hand, and you'll push up for strength, resisting the whole time, and then pull down with your right hand, keeping your arm straight, reaching through your fingers. My right arm is winning. At the bottom, I'm gonna bring my head over to the right also and get a stretch through my neck. And just go back and forth. Remember to keep resisting and keep moving. You should feel a stretch in the back of your shoulders and into your neck. I think the stretch feels really good. Let's do one more on this side, and then we'll switch sides. So now I'm gonna take my right arm, I'm gonna reach across my body, my elbows straight, everything's straight, my torso staying in place. I'm gonna put my left hand over here on my wrist, and I'm gonna resist like I'm trying to pull both arms diagonally apart. You're gonna push up towards the ceiling with your right arm, your left arm slows you down, then your left arm will pull you down. This is a diagonal across your body, and then bring your head over to the left. And push up to the right. And then when I get to the bottom, I'll pull my head over to the left. And you can reset your head and do the same thing. Pull up for strength, push down for your stretch. Your right arm wins on the way up, and your left arm wins on the way down. And let's do one more on this side. Up for strength, down for stretch. Don't forget your head, it's the best part. All right, good work. The next stretch is for your lats. So this one is gonna stretch from your armpit down to your hip. You wanna be in a place where your hips are on the ground. So I'm sitting on my heels. If that's not comfortable for you, don't even try it. It can be bad for your knees. So if you feel like this is a strain to sit this way, sit in a chair or even sit like cross-legged, or you can sit with one leg, with your legs bent in front of you, but just keep your hips on the ground. That's the key. Let's take our left arm and reach up and put your hand right between your shoulder blades. Your elbow is gonna point up towards the ceiling, but maybe a little out to the left. It doesn't have to be all the way over. Then take your right hand and grab your elbow. You're gonna resist by trying to pull both arms apart. Take your right hand and pull your left elbow down towards your right knee. And then push up for strength and pull down for stretch. And you just go back and forth. About 6 repetitions, maybe up to 10. You do as many as feels good to you. It's okay if you want to do 2 or 3. Up for strength and down for stretch. And up for strength, we'll do one more. Pull it down for stretch. Pulling your elbow towards your right knee. And then we'll switch arms. So you'll take your right arm, bring it up so that your hand's right about between your shoulder blades. Your elbow is pointed up towards the ceiling, but in a comfortable position. Take your left hand and grab your elbow. You're gonna resist like you're trying to pull both elbows apart. And then you'll use your left arm to pull your right elbow down towards your left knee. So you push up for strength and pull down for stretch. And you just go back and forth. Up for strength, down for stretch. You should feel the stretch from your armpit down to your hip or somewhere in between, depending on where you're tight. And you just go back and forth. Let's do one more. Up for strength and down for stretch. Nice job. Now let's try that push-up again and see what happens. So we're gonna go back into our push-up position, into a plank. Pretend like you're putting on your skinny jeans, zip them up, and then very slowly drop down towards the floor. And what you may notice this time is that you go a little further. You may notice that you feel more stable. You may notice that you actually feel your pecs working. Imagine that. You do as many of those as you feel comfortable with, and then you're done. If you want to, you can go back to the previous video you were working on and try that pec stretch. If it was different than this one, sometimes they are. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment below. You can go to my website, fill out a comment form there. That's another way to get a hold of me. Or just watch more of my videos. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I appreciate all your likes and comments and shares. And I hope to see you guys again soon.